So I guess the new question is, instead of asking how's the weather, how's the rioting where you are? Is it going well? Is it good rioting today?
My friend's just going down there right now. He said curfew's at 11, so that's probably when it'll kick off.
No, you're in D.C., right?
In DC, yeah.
Is it crazy there?
It is. I stay well away from it though, because I don't want to lose an eye from a rubber bullet.
But you'll lose the wrong eye. Like that guy who had one eye, and then they showed the picture the next day. It was the other eye. It's like, come on, man. It's like,
oh, really?
yeah, there's a lot of doctoring going on. Now, listen, people are getting hurt. I get it. But if you're dumb enough to go listen, if you go to a gangbang and get shocked, you get a penis in you, that's your fault. You went to the gangbang. Like if you're gonna go to a riot, you're gonna get hurt. Don't go to a riot. You can watch them. They're on social media nonstop. If you want to watch riots today, now's the perfect time. You don't need to go.
No, it's not worth it.
And you're not. George Floyd's not coming back from it. No matter what you do.
Maybe.
And I don't think he would want this. He was a porn guy, right? He did porn.
Yeah.
And then he got. I mean, it's weird that someone else was on their knees and it wasn't a good thing, I guess. But that's the other thing too. We can't joke about it. Don't make any jokes about what happened. It's serious. The same people that used to get mad at you and me for making jokes are now out throwing bricks at human beings.
Yeah.
Don't hurt them with words. Hurt them with a brick to the fucking neck.
And they're the ones saying stay home, put a mask on as well.
Oh, yeah. But they're not rioting with masks on. Some are. Which is hilarious.
Well,
it's hilarious.
That's how you get away with rioting.
Yeah, on Anthony Cummia's show, they talked about that, saying the government handed out the perfect gear to rob people. Here's gloves so you can't leave fingerprints. Here's a mask so you can't see your face. It's all set. But if you're going to go out and rob somewhere, I like that you're being precautious and worried about distancing first.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Do you see all the bricks?
Yeah, bricks. I like that no matter how much we evolved, brick is still the best throw.
Yeah. But they were all put out there.
Yeah. I saw those videos too, where they're like laying them out there. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna do it, you might as well. And I hope that big brick isn't getting all the money. I hope it's the mom and pop brick companies that are out there working hard, making brick. Who the fuck's making bricks? Stop making bricks. That's the problem. All the essential people are now breaking everything.
Yeah.
That's what they are. And they're beating up people in store. Some old lady owns a store with her husband. They didn't do it. They're not the cops. No. What do you mean? Who are you fighting? We don't even know how to riot right.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of dodgy Antifa and those sort of guys.
Yeah, they're terrorists now.
Yeah.
Did you know that? They're terrorists now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who cares? I mean, they're all, but see, everyone's bad. Like Antifa's bad, but like anyone who's out there who's like, let's go to the riots, they're morons. Yeah. You're a moron. Why would you go in and then you're worried about getting hurt? There was that one girl who got arrested and then she was mad because they wouldn't give her insulin in her pocketbook. It's like, if you need insulin, if you need medicine, maybe not go to the fucking murder show. Maybe stay home. I'm not going out. I'm not going to a riot ever. A friend of mine's like, you should go out to a riot near you and get like good audio. I'm all set. I'm all set with good audio. Yeah. I don't need that. I'm a 45-year-old white guy. I look like an undercover cop as it is. I don't need to be out there getting audio.
Nah.
Now,
I've been to a riot once, but it was a soccer game that turned into a riot. But I never went out there to riot.
But that's fun. That's after a sporting event. Punch a guy because you're rooting for a team.
Yeah.
No one knows what team we're on now. We're divided as a country.
When you win the Stanley Cup or NFL, that's when you riot.
Now you called it soccer.
Yeah, I went. It was in Italy.
Yeah, but do you normally call it soccer or do you call that football?
I call it soccer.
Good. That's the name it should be.
Yeah.
Now, what are people in New Zealand? Are you talking to anybody from there? What do people in another country think about us right now? Are we insane?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
it's got to be.
They're all just quite cooped up. No one got the flu or the COVID.
No one else is losing their fun. We like to make fun of like the Middle East all the time. That's America's thing. Look at those animals. Yelling and screaming. We're them. We're shooting guns. We're fighting. We're beating up each other for no reason. We hate our cops. It's insane.
There weren't that many guns, were there?
Well, no, but no, who has the guns? All the people not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people that are supposedly the bad guys, according to the liberals, are the ones with guns waiting to protect their families.
Exactly.
Because the crazy people are breaking into their homes and smashing their shit and ruining their businesses and destroying us.
Wasting their bricks.
Yeah. Hoping that this makes you vote for Joe Biden. I don't think a guy who smells women's heads is going to fix this. No. All right? I don't. There's no one who's going to fix this, but these crazy people. It's not a race. I mean, people say this. It's not a race thing. It's crazy people being crazy. They're not. Look, I don't know about you. I get angry quickly, and I have to calm down. If someone says something to me, I can feel my blood boil. You're probably the same way. And you have to take a breath, take a walk. I take a run. Then I think about things. I calm down. Then I try to rationalize.
Yeah.
I know that my first instinct would be go after someone, fight someone, hurt someone I know or love or whatever. So I wouldn't go do it. I'd take a breath because I'd get in trouble. If you're one of those people, you shouldn't be trying to solve anything. You're a fucking maniac like me and you. We can't solve shit. We're not the people. We're the animals who fight. We need to go take a run. If you're someone who no, we should solve this. People who can think, people who don't go nuts and jump on people's throats and choke them. That's who should be out there. Breaking a window, getting insane is not going to solve this. It's not going to bring back people. It's not going to stop cops. It's not going to do any of that shit.
What are they going to do out there, these people that think?
Who knows? I don't think. I'm not smart. I don't have any answers. I would never have an answer. I wouldn't even attempt to. These morons who think they're going to – this protests never work.
Nah.
No. Do you think that when you're in Detroit yelling and screaming at some hardware store and screaming at cops that one of those cops or the person at the hardware store owns it is the person in charge who goes, you know what? You guys are right. It's all better now. Thanks. Yeah. Lovely protest. No, you're not doing anything. You're not standing up. You're not. It's not teams. It's not sides. There are people who do want to speak their minds, and I understand that. But there's better ways to do it than what we're doing. This is insane. We look crazy.
So what if the plan is to have riots and just destroy America?
Oh, it is.
Protests are giving cover to the rioters.
Right. You know, this is why I wanted to have you on, because I know you'll go conspiracy. Yes, of course this is the plan, to divide us, to make sure that we're not getting together and races are divided and classes are divided and all that. It's being pushed by the media like crazy. Like when Killer Mike spoke and he was talking about CNN, he's like, hey, I'm sorry, Ted Turner, that you're building the money you put into this Atlanta and all that. We love you for that, all that stuff. But karma's a bitch. Your building got broke down because you guys won't stop fucking putting shit out there. Stop putting it out there. Stop making this the biggest show for everyone to watch. Stop covering it. And then morons in suburbs who think it's fun to go out and do things, or other people who just want attention, or most of these people who just go, let's go robbing. No one who's stealing sneakers and watches is caring about politics or us getting together or even know what happened with the cop. They don't know anything. They're just out stealing because their friends are out and they don't have school to go to later. They have nowhere to go.
Yeah. Did you see the mugshot of the cop?
Yeah.
Totally different hairline.
Yeah, people said that, but also his head was down in one photo and then it was up in another. I don't know.
Look, his ears are different. You can really tell with the ears. But on that mugshot, he looks identical to Robbie Parker, the father from, what's it called? The shooting up north that was in Batman.
The shooting up north.
The school shooting.
Columbine?
No, not that long ago.
Oh, Colorado. The Batman movie thing?
No, not the Batman movie. But
which shooting?
Sandy Hook.
My home state, Connecticut. Okay.
Yeah. Robbie Parker,
home of the Sandy Hook shooting. Yeah, that's us. That's our team.
He looks identical to Robbie Parker, who was the father that came out laughing and then stopped and started pretending to cry.
So you think they have this guy who's a good actor who plays these parts?
They have lots of these
guys. I like that you think there's central casting.
Yeah.
I don't. I think it was just two different photos of the guy. I think that. Listen, years and years of kneeling on someone's neck can wear on you. Look at Obama's picture before he went into the White House. Look at Obama's picture when he came out. Gray hair, looks tired, old. Same thing with the cop. Maybe he got so beat up that he grew a widow's peak. Maybe his ears got longer. Who knows? Maybe a lot of cauliflower ear from people smacking his head saying, please get off my neck. Maybe that happened. Maybe that's why his ears changed.
This was the day after. It was a mic shot from after he got.
It was a long day of getting punched in the head. A long day. Have you ever knelt on someone's neck?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
I'm
you
at
would know.
rugby, in a rugby game.
Yeah, I would. Listen, I never played at your level. I played in college, and we would call it the Stairmaster. If somebody was laying down, you just ran with your cleats over their head if they didn't cover up good.
Yeah.
But I never changed my widow's peak. Like, I always had the same one no matter what. All right, you're just be a rugby player. You're an athlete. You run a gym. All that stuff. Everyone's getting fat as fuck right now. Everybody.
Yeah.
Most people will like to say they were going to go on videos and maybe do a gym thing or this and that, whatever. But most people have no equipment at their house, don't know what to do. How is somebody during a quarantine stop being a fat fuck in their own home if they have no equipment? That's my question.
Oh, there's so much information you can get out there.
Fuck their information. I want yours because they're
Fine.
going to do dumb shit. You have better information because you're going to say to a fat fuck, here's what you can do. Some people are going to say, do this, buy this, you could try this or that. No. Or from a real fucking person, there's a fat fuck. He's in Iowa. He does nothing. He just has his dumb house, his TV, whatever. He's got nothing around what to do. He's not going to run because he doesn't have ankles. He's got to be in his home. He's tired of jerking off, but he wants to lose 10 pounds so he can try to fuck the gross girl next door once they're allowed outside.
So one, stop watching porn.
Now, why? I know that's a thing, but why?
Because it drains your energy. It drains you.
The watching part or the jerking off part?
All of it.
Are you saying don't watch porn or don't jerk off?
Don't watch porn.
So if you jerk off to your imagination, that gives you energy.
Maybe. I don't know.
Then what should you jerk off to?
Neither.
Rioting? Maybe he's jerk off the rioting porn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brick porn.
Bricks going through a window. Yeah. And every time you walk by a library, you calm your pants. There's too many bricks.
So this fat fuck depends like what he's done. You know, you do I don't want to get up and have a workout. Upper body, do an exercise as many as you can, like push-ups.
Right.
Jump up.
Okay. Fat fucks don't know how to do push-ups. We all know that. They don't know how they put their butt in the air. They do the lady ones. They're on their knees. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Do it on a couch, you know. Have a little angle if you're too fat. Boom, boom, till you're out. Then stand up. Squats. Up and down till your legs burn. Then give them a rest. Go back to
how long of a rest?
As long as you need, you know, rest when you have to.
You can't tell fat fucks as long as they need because then they'll do it the next day.
I know.
Give them a thing. 2 minutes?
No. Shit, no. 10 seconds.
See, you said as long as you need. Nobody thought 10 seconds.
So you want to try and keep going. You're having your lower body rest while your upper body's working. You know, you do push-ups and then your upper body's resting while you're doing your squats or your lunges. Lying leg raises.
And just do that every morning. It should take you like, what, a half hour to do all that?
You can do fucking burpees. No one will do them because they're burpees, but they're great, you know, to get your heart rate up and get going.
When I was going to Planet Fitness, that's the closest one to my house, I would do that 30-minute workout. Everyone's like, that's for women and old people. It got my heart going before I worked out. It was a good 30 minutes. I did the burpees. I did the mountain climbers. I did all this. I got moving. But I got pissed because old people wouldn't leave the fucking stations, and they just sit there, knit, and read a paper. I'm like, get the fuck off the thing. So they go back and forth. I didn't really care about the weight part, but it was the working out part on the machines was actually the rest in between doing the burpees and the steps and all that stuff. Now, I don't have a step at my house, so I'm not going to try to find some makeshift thing and break something, but I like that kind of thing to get going. But to me, I have to go running. I can't stay inside. I'll lose my mind. So I've been back to running again. I can do that. I'm running back and forth to work because I don't drive. So basically, it's like when someone's got their DUI and they go, I ride a bike now. You do because you have a DUI, you asshole. Like, I'm running because I'd rather get to work faster. But I'm running 5Ks, like usually 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day.
Okay.
So I'm running about 26 miles a week.
That's awesome. And
I'm feeling good.
How much have you lost since you started doing that?
I got up to during the quarantine I ballooned up to 220. I'm at 198 today. So and I've been doing it for a little over 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Well, I also stopped eating like garbage. I never drink soda. I always drink water and black coffee. It's the only things I've ever drank. So like I don't drink booze. I don't smoke. I don't have any of that dumb shit. But my thing was I like pasta and I would like it late at night. And that'd be like my comfort food thing. So when I fell off the food wagon, I was eating pizza and pasta, and that shit just sits there for me. It builds up my cheeks, builds up my arm. The second I stop eating any kind of grains again, I'll still do rice, I'll still do potatoes, I'll do starches, but just do a little bit because I'm not gonna go nuts. I can't do keto because I shit too much.
Really?
I need the sugar or whatever the glue is, the poop glue that's inside pasta or whatever that keeps it. Because the second I start running and don't eat pasta, it just blows out my eye. I go to the bathroom nonstop.
Splatter. Or solid. Splatter bowl? Or
solid? Just go, no, splatter. It just pours out. But I'm losing weight that way. But I'm drinking. I drink like 8 pints of water a day. And I drink about 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. And so that's a lot of liquid going through me. And I'm not eating like the healthiest thing, but I'm eating way better. You know what I mean?
Once you start putting it all into place, then it all builds on each other.
But when's the shit gonna get solid again?
Well, I thought you were gonna eat the starches again.
Well, even when I have some potato, it's still not that solid. I'm not eating a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm eating meat and vegetables basically, and fruit, and only dairy. I like cottage cheese. I'm an old fucking person. I like cottage cheese with fruit in it. That probably makes me shit a lot.
Maybe. You're lactose intolerant? You drink a lot of milk?
No, I don't drink any milk, but I'm not lactose intolerant. I don't think. I don't know.
As you get older, you can become more as your body produces less lactate.
I like that we give a title to it. When you get older, your body shuts the fuck down and you're dying. It's not lactose intolerant. It's your body is a pussy now. That's what it is.
Yeah. Hates what you've done to it.
But I didn't do much. I really haven't. Besides just being sad and hating myself, like, and not having any pride. Sure. I haven't done anything. I mean, I did drink for a while, but it wasn't too much. I've never really done any drugs. I've never smoked a cigarette a day in my life. I haven't drank soda in probably like 5 or 6 years. I didn't really drink it much when I did.
Yeah.
I don't really do much to my body. That's bad.
Well, that's good.
I guess, but it's not working.
Late nights out doing comedy.
Yeah, that was my thing. I would go when I was at my fattest. I think 238 was the heaviest I was. I would and I'm 5'11", so it's not like I'm like a 5'4" guy where it's like a squat, fat, gross motherfucker. But still, I held it well. My arms and legs never got fat, but I would get a belly, But my big thing was driving home or going home. I would always stop by a Wendy's. They're open late and get a triple Baconator. That's the shit I wanted late night. And then go home and eat pizza or something like that. So I wasn't eating terrible, but I would eat late after shows.
Yeah.
So you're a fat fuck in Iowa. You're now doing burpees and shit. Now they want to eat. Oh, they're stuck in their house. They're bored. They're not working. How do they eat? Okay. How do you stop being a fat fuck eating wise and curb it? You're not going to just not eat at night. These people aren't going to do intermittent fasting. They're not going to do that. They're not. I do it at least 12 hours in between. But
why are they doing it? Why
are
they doing it? They just like getting up and eating breakfast?
They're bored out of their mind, so food passes the time. They're like, if I eat, I'm doing something. So yeah, they think they have to wake up and eat breakfast, which I found out I don't.
You don't.
It's like, not the most important meal of the day. It's not. It's not important. It's a waste of time. Get work done.
Yeah, you got to make sure you got something to do, and then you just forget about it. If you just think about, I'm going to eat, then that's all you think about it.
Right, but these fuckers don't think. They don't think, AC. They don't think. Yeah. They don't think. They're fat fucks from Iowa. They don't think. What do? They need something in place. So is there like, I just tell myself, I just drink water when I'm hungry. You're hungry? Drink some water. I'm going to piss it out anyway. It's going to make me feel full. I'm good that way. Yeah. Or if I really get hungry, I have certain snacks I'll eat that I know they're okay. So, but the fat fuck who wants to eat like, a big bag of chips at night, how does he curb that shit? Does he just kill himself? Is that what he does?
You probably should.
It's probably the best way to lose weight.
It's about discipline, So I've just started doing online training where I'm an accountability coach for people, and I use an app to stay in touch with them. I've been taking all phone calls all day today from Facebook marketing. So just having new people that I've never spoke to and trying to sell them on a program. I'm giving away a free program for a start, and then trying to transition them into a long-term thing. So I don't want to say anything too bad about fat fucks, but
no, I'm saying it bad things so you can say, no, this is what I can do for fat fuck. I mean, wonderful, portly people. That's what you're trying. You're just trying to help people that don't know how to be thin yet. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, people know, and they just need the accountability. They just won't do it. So that's why I'm being that cunt that says, hey, send them a message, do this, do that. You know you have to.
Now, do you yell at them?
No, because it's a message.
But back before quarantine.
Oh yeah.
Do you yell, or are you motivational and fun?
I'm neither. I'm kind of mean, maybe, but I'm not like Jillian Michaels. Not like, oh, you fucking run.
Are you like David Goggins, where you're just swearing but you mean well?
Yeah, not that intense.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
He's fucking nuts. But I love him. I can watch that video. I wouldn't want to meet him or be near him, and I think he would hate me. I'm running a 5K. He's like, I shit that. I'll give a fuck about your 5K. Go fuck yourself, motherfucker. He wouldn't give a shit about me at all. But I just love that he's just yelling and running. I mean, his life was hell. I like that. I always find it funny that motivational people are the ones who are like the worst thing ever, and they're like motivating me. It's like, yeah, but you lived the worst thing possible. Everything's better to you. You were 8 billion pounds. You broke your ankle 6 times. Your dad was the meanest man ever. It's like, I'm not coming from that. I just want to make sure that I'm motivated every day to push myself a little harder. I don't need some guy who basically got through Auschwitz but to tell me how to run a little bit faster in 90-degree weather to run fucking 27 miles. Like, I don't need to do that.
That's fucking grandstanding.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I mean, at the end of the day. But like, okay, so I call you up. I say, I want help with something. I haven't worked out in 10 years. I don't eat terribly. I want to lose like 25 pounds. Don't give away the secrets you would do. But like, is that something that you deal with? Or is it more about people like, I want to lose 100 pounds in 2 minutes. Help me out. I don't want to do anything though.
It's more like what you did, the first one. Yeah, people, and there's quite a few people that go, oh, the last 3 months I've gained 30, 40 pounds.
Yeah. They all gained the COVID-19. That's what they gained.
That's what it is, the COVID-19.
Well, it makes sense, though. I mean, people aren't allowed to – a lot of people, even though they thought they were eating bad when they were going to work, don't realize they actually were doing better because they weren't eating as much. They would stop at a Dunkin' Donuts and buy a bagel or egg sandwich or something dumb. They thought that was bad for them, but that was the one thing they ate. Most people don't take a lunch. They might snack on something. Let's be real. Most people have the money, and they'd buy something dumb on the way home. But they were eating 2 or 3 smaller things while moving around, but also burning it off by just exerting themselves through everyday work. Just sitting at home, just eating all this shit, but not moving at all. You don't realize how fast that packs on. And the fact that you're not outside moving, doing fucking anything. Your body just becomes a garbage bag. You know, they don't realize that. And they're not going to be able to work out or run because they're like, their muscles are all fucking dumb now. They don't move around. It's gross how many people aren't moving at all.
It's disgusting.
They don't want to go outside. And then when they do, they wear a mask. It's like, breathe, fuck. Go outside and breathe. You don't need a mask out there. You're by yourself in your yard, you moron. Take the mask off.
Yeah, the masks are terrible. It's all part of this plan to destroy America.
Whose plan is it?
The global elite.
The global elite. Who is part of the global elite?
George Soros.
Yeah, we know he's in it. He's the star.
Yeah.
Is Bill in there? Mr. Gates?
Yeah, he's kind of like a puppet though.
Yeah, he's a spokesman.
And Fauci, yeah.
So you think Soros is the guy though? Like he's in charge.
I think it's probably the global bankers. You know?
Yeah.
They control the money.
I don't know. I think they're coming for you. Yeah, watch out. They almost got you right there, the global bank.
Yeah.
I just, anytime there's any kind of conflict like this, whenever there's a hashtag or a phrase or a group, I'm like, all right, it's made up. Like, I'm not shitting on Black Lives Matter, but like, and I know people are like, well, you know, they do matter. Like this, I'm not trying to be a dick, but to me personally, only people I've ever met matter. Like, so it's not like your color. It's like, and I don't mean it to be an asshole, but there's people in Egypt right now I've never met. I've never thought of them. I don't know them. They don't matter because, and I don't matter to them. I don't exist to them. So just to put this dumb thing saying it matters, you know what matters? Behavior. Behavior matters. Don't throw a brick through a window. Don't be a psychopath. Don't overreact like a crazy person. Don't get mad because two people want to be the leaders of a country that you have no control over. Nothing. You have nothing to do with it. They don't give a fuck about you. They're not cheering for you ever. They don't care about if you like them. Why do you care so much? You fucking moron. Behave. Be a good person. Who cares? Don't get angry and break things. Don't follow mob mentality. Think for yourselves. Get the fuck off social media. It's hurting you. You're a retard. Fucking grow up. Behavior matters. Behavior. Right? Isn't that what matters?
Yeah.
Why are we acting like psychopaths? Why are we rioting right now?
So you started with saying Black Lives Matter, right? That was
the hot ones. Okay, hot Black Lives Matter. Very attractive black women matter a bunch. They do. They matter. Denzel Washington matters. He's a great actor.
Oh yeah, haven't seen him do anything for a while. What's he up to?
Stay out of this. He's smart.
Do you know Hillary was in court today?
What was she in court for?
Cleaning the service. She has to appear. I think she has to testify.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it though. When everyone's focused on everything else, that's always the best move.
When they orchestrate this so that it's all hush hush, right?
You think they did all this so she can go to court? I think she's a puppet too. I mean, I know people like to think her and Bill aren't in charge or anything like that, but they're good puppets. They're good murderers.
Child traffickers.
Yeah. Well, they don't traffic them, but they're good at setting it up. But they're good at getting people killed.
Oh, yeah.
Real good at it.
Yeah.
I can't wait till someone talks about that when they're both gone. And I think we'll be too old by then. But when all that real shit comes out, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, well, it's like Trump promised a whole bunch of things, and he delivered some. But he promised that she'd be locked up, and he hasn't delivered on that one.
I mean, it's not from him not trying. There's some things they can't do. Listen, they're puppets too. The president of the United States, you and I talked about this on the other podcast that'll never be heard, the one you and I recorded for you. But the president of the United States doesn't really have the power that we all think that he has. And he also doesn't have the information that we all think they have. They're not told what's in some book. That's stupid. You think every 4 years they give out all the secrets to somebody who might not be around for a while? That's the dumbest thing in the world. Yeah, the aliens, JFK, moon landing. They don't know any of that shit. They don't have any power. Or you want to arrest Hillary? Well, guess what? Hillary's goons and people in circuit make us a ton of money. So you ain't putting her anywhere. Because at the end of the day, these two dumb parties we talk about, they don't matter to us, the big global people. That's just two groups we do to separate, to get money from A to B and back and forth, to keep the world going, to keep economy going one way and to keep hope alive in the other way. You need those two things. You need money and you need hope for people to believe in you. And that's what they're doing. It's the Hunger Games. That's all this is.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't think I got it.
That's pretty accurate. But everyone is sucked into the right-left divide. The fake phony, you know.
But why does it matter? Like, do you, from being an outsider, not being from here, do you choose one part? Do you vote?
I only became a citizen a year ago, so I haven't had a chance to vote.
Will you vote this time around?
No.
I don't. I know it's supposed to matter, but this one doesn't matter. No. We're way past who's in charge.
FDR said presidents are selected, not elected.
Yeah, listen, if it really was a real election, everybody would be up for the vote. Everyone.
Yeah.
Every single fucking person in the world. It wouldn't be just a group of people that someone decided might be good at being in charge. And for when I was growing up, it's like, well, you have to be a politician. You have to go through the circuit. And then, like, Trump's president, you're like, all right, I guess you don't have to do that at all.
Nah.
So anyone can be it.
Not me.
No.
Born elsewhere. Oh, no, Obama was in, wasn't he?
Yeah, see? I don't know. Obama wasn't. He was born in Kenya sometimes.
Yeah, you mentioned the podcast that we did last week that won't get shown. That was totally not what I wanted to do. I wanted to
I know.
make a thing about the book and then explain to new comics around in DC to
We'll do that again. So that
do that again.
To be honest with you, I wasn't in the mood to push the book. I miss comedy so much that I don't like talking about the book. I've been doing comedy workshops with some people every other Wednesday, teaching a thing there just to keep it going. But I am really missing that fucking stage, and I can't wait to get back on stage. I won't do Zoom show, won't do that. So, and I've done a little bit of the quote-unquote comedy coaching, but not too much. I did it for, I think 2 people. One kid who's from Arizona who I've been helping for a while. They opened up clubs again, and he got a chance to go feature. And he's like, shit, I got some new stuff. Can you help me out? So I kind of gave him some help quickly, but, like, I love doing it, and I love talking comedy with people, but to me, I loved helping people like you in Hungry Comics because it drove me to write more. It made me – I always compare it to Rocky 3 when Apollo takes Rocky to the West Coast and goes, come to my gym. See the eye of the tiger. Look at these hungry people working out. When I'm around hungry people, it makes me want to write and hit mics and do things and push more and drive myself. And right now I can't do that. So I'm like, comedy's making me sad when I think about it.
Yeah. Have you seen any corners? I saw a corner up in Adams Morgan here the other day. Big square, a guy with a microphone. He was preaching, but I was thinking that would be a great bloody spot for some comedy there.
I mean, but I also want the audience to want comedy.
Yeah,
I mean, I could just go in my backyard, put speakers up, and just start yelling at my neighbors. But like, I miss. That's why the reason why I won't do the Zoom thing. And listen, everyone do what they want to do. I'll podcast on it. I like talking with people. I like Zoom podcasts now that I podcasts before, because before I had that people with me and I was limited to who I can have. Now I can chat with you and chat with other people, and I like this better. Yeah. To me, this is better. But I can feel the energy of you and me in a back and forth conversation. But when I'm on stage, I want to feel that crowd having a good time together. A bunch of strangers all laughing at one common thing that selfishly I created. I am their God, and I am making them elicit feelings they didn't even think they had. I'm uncrossing arms. I'm loosening sphincters. I'm making them feel fantastic, and I miss that feeling. I won't get that through a fucking computer.
No.
Not at all. Now, when's the last time you performed?
Just the pandemic had been announced, so it was within the pandemic.
Ooh, risky.
In March, maybe?
My last date was March 14th.
Okay.
Some people were stopping gigs and stuff, but it was basically that Monday or that Sunday is when it really started, where they said, fuck you, no more. I had a gig in like almost Canada, upper state New York. And it was, thank God, it was an awesome gig. I did an hour. The crowd wasn't what it was supposed to be, but it was still like 60, 70 people. It was supposed to be 100 something, but some people came out, wanted comedy, was on board, was happy we were doing it. It almost felt rebellious in a way. It was a good time, and everybody felt good. The owner was like thankful that we came all the way up there and did it. So I left comedy on a good note, and I rode that for a little bit. Yeah. But now, fuck that. If you asked me to do my act right now, I couldn't do it. No way.
Why?
I don't remember it. I haven't thought about the jokes. I could sit there and try to go, okay, write things down and go through it, but the timing would be so off. Now, I know I could go up there and create new stuff. Not that I would do that for money. I would want to work on shit. But the last thing I want to do is being rusty, going on a computer and trying to make fun of somebody in their fucking house. Like, you're sitting on your bed, we're going to do crowd work about your curtains. What the fuck am I going to do? I'm not doing that. I want it to be real. If I fail, listen, the audiences are going to be giving because they're just happy to be out of the fucking house.
Yeah.
So, but like, I can't. If I'm not going to perform live, I don't want to fucking do it. And I'm not going to talk to your car. I'm not going to stand outside and talk to your car while you're in your car. That's also stupid. Listen, I'm worried a heckler wants to punch me. Now he can run me over? Fuck you. I'm not doing that.
So what's the word when a place is going to open up?
It depends where you live.
Oh, yeah.
Some people don't give a shit. Arizona, Wisconsin, they got clubs open. They're doing 35%. Where I live, like, I'm in Connecticut, but New York, Boston, all that, it's going to be a while. Yeah. And even when they do, who's going to come out? The same people that riot. The first people that go out are nuts. Who's going to come to a comedy show? And
what about comedy fans? Real hardcore comedy fans are like, yeah, it's time.
Yeah, real hardcore comedy fans have now found podcasts, Zoom show. Real hardcore ones found their new fix. You know what I mean? They might come out, but they're going to come out for that person that makes sense, like a big name. Then they're like, I want to see that. I want to see this person's take on what's been happening during the quarantine, or this person's take on the riots. They're not going to come see you and me. Not that they wouldn't want to see a good comedy show, but are they going to risk going out? Are they going to risk probably going and not being able to drink? How do you drink through a mask? How do you do that? Are you allowed? Are they going to separate them?
No,
are they
there's no more masks.
What?
We went out for dinner the other night downtown in DC, and it was only outdoor eating.
Right.
And people are walking up to the front of the restaurant with masks on, taking the masks off and walking in and having dinner.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like, it's weird. Like, they think that they don't need it there. I don't understand.
They don't need it. They don't need it.
No, I know they don't need it, but I don't understand. No one's using logic for anything.
No.
Anything. No one knows how to use a mask. They don't know how to use it. They don't. They put it on. They move it. They put it on their chin. They're sweating in their fucking mask. They're putting it back on their face. They're drinking something, covering up again. They're putting it on their heads. They don't know what to fucking do. They don't even know why they're wearing it.
They shouldn't be wearing it because they got told to wear it because they're sheep.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. There's no bigger sheep mentality than what happened to us 2 months ago.
Yeah.
The whole world got put in timeout. We're all bad kids. Someone said, stay inside, and you can't work. We're all like, okay, okay.
There's a world government undercover running it.
I don't even think they're undercover anymore.
No.
They're just out. This is crazy. Like,
the plan, the United Nations plan is to control the food supply, transport, health, education, land use management.
That's called China.
Yeah, China's leading the charge with the UN.
Yeah, they do it.
They're trying to make the rest of the world like that, but they want to depopulate and a one world currency with a chip, mark of the beast.
Yeah, I'm good with all that. I'm in. I'm in. Fuck it. Listen, this other way's not working. We're crazy. We're doing nut shit all the time. And I'm poor. I don't care. I'm done. Give me a chip. Pay for my internet. I don't care. What the fuck do I care? I'm 45. I'm on the downhill slope. I don't care what you're doing to me.
I'm 45. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah, but you still have hope a little bit more. I'm done. Give me a chip. As long as they're putting money on the chip, fucking pay my chip.
Are you there?
Listen, I chased a dream. I chased a dream for the last 12 years, right? I thought everyone said to me, that's great, chasing a dream, right? And then the plague fucking happens, and everyone's like, oh, dreams aren't essential. You're a loser. Now go get a retail job, bitch. I learned right away I don't deserve to have dreams. Dreams are dumb. Don't do them. I had my run. It's over now. I'm kaput. So give me a chip, pay for my internet, tell me what to do, teach me a trade. I'm fine with it. I'll be Chinese. I like their food. Their women are hot. I'm good with it. Chinese women, I don't know if Chinese women, Asian women are hot. I don't know if Japanese women are hot.
Yeah.
Chinese women are like downsy Japanese. You know what I mean? They're all right. Some are good.
They're hard to tell with the masks on.
Well, they always had the masks on.
Yeah, and that's where it came from. Go figure.
Yeah.
Masks don't work.
What worked for them? It did. When everyone's wearing a mask and the same haircut, it doesn't matter which one you kill. And they killed a ton of them.
Yeah, they did.
We tried to do it a different way. The way China did it was just like, we don't care who we kill. Let's just eliminate fucking everybody. Let's knock it down. Americans, we overthink. We're like, well, we got to do it, but we got to be secret. What are the type of people that could die? Old. Okay, what else? People with breathing problems. Yeah. Let's just say them and then kill them. But then people are like, well, they're not all having breathing problems. Like one guy literally came in here with a headache. We said it was COVID related. No, he's dead. Let's just pretend he also had asthma. We're not doing it good. We should have just fucking I think everyone who was in prison just killed them. Why not? I'm only saying that because I'm not in prison. If I was in prison, I'd be like, everyone outside prison, kill them.
Yeah. Well, they let a lot of them out. So.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Nah.
Not the crazy one. Not the ones in the hole.
The ones that are good at throwing bricks, they let out.
Yeah. Some people are. That's a thing we're finding out. Some people are so good at throwing bricks. There was a guy. He was. I don't know if you saw the video. It came up like 2 days ago. There was these two like privileged white kids. Yeah, the thumb up people. Yeah, the thumb up kid is great. Right, but that one guy who threw both those bricks.
Yeah.
Those were tremendous throws.
They were right up from the street.
That was not his first brick rodeo. I mean, he's definitely thrown bricks before. I don't think I could throw a brick like that. I mean, back in my day, I could throw, but I haven't thrown in a while. My shoulder would be popping out.
Yeah.
How's your brick throw? A brick is not a brick is a weird thing to hold in your hand. It's not like a football. You can't get there's no laces on it to get a good brick throw. I wouldn't go brick. I'd go baseball.
Yeah, but they're not going to leave baseballs out for you to throw. They leave bricks out.
Okay. AC, I can't have to think for you. You're looting. Go to a Dick's. Steal a bunch of fucking baseballs. Throw them. Where are you looting bricks? I don't need you to leave it out. I can go break into a Dick's Sporting Goods, get all the baseballs I want, get a helmet on so I don't have to wear a mask, and gun baseballs at people.
There's nothing good around a Dick's Sporting Goods. It's not
baseball bat. It's a whole mall. It's a whole shop. You can get everything. Next to a Dick's is always a Target. You go in there, you get some new clothes that says, like, I went rioting and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. You buy that shirt. You throw baseballs at people. You have a good time.
So if you're looting, you might as well just stop at looting rather than go rioting with all your new looted goods.
Oh, so you're going to tell me how to celebrate?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do either, to be fair. My guilt level, I can joke all I want. If I walked by 80 people breaking into a jewelry store or a used car place or anyone just stealing, and I'm like, oh, I could also steal? Maybe for a moment I'd be like, well, I could use this, but I know I'd go, no, that's someone's shit. That's someone's business. That's someone's life. I don't want that thing that way. I couldn't do it.
This thing is always watching and listening to you. You think there's not cameras up there just waiting for it?
Oh, I found that out. I know that's the case, but yesterday I was talking to my kids on the phone, and we're talking about here in Connecticut. Yesterday it was like 71 degrees, and today it was like 80 degrees. I was saying to them it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow. It's supposed to be about 80. I got off the phone, and Google gave me a weather alert. Google has never given me a weather alert. It said tomorrow's going to be 80 degrees. I'm like, fuck you, Google. Fuck off. First of all, I already said it. Second of all, so that today I was talking to my daughter, and I'm like, I told her that, and I go, so that's why I think midget smuggling is a great thing. And I was waiting for some weird article on midget smuggling, but nothing popped up.
Nah, it's always when you don't try.
Don't try. The porn thing doesn't happen to me. I'll look at porn, but I don't get like porn commercials or ads. Let's get back to that. Why not? Why no porn? So you don't watch porn at all?
No, not for 8 months.
Yeah, but you were.
I was, and it's just a waste of time. It's not a.
Is it a waste of energy or a waste of time? Which one are you saying?
Probably both. I noticed when I didn't watch it anymore, I had a lot more energy and focus to do what I wanted to do. To get that room running and all that sort of stuff. and now with the fitness coaching, it's a lot better. You never finish off and go, I feel really good about that. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, but who jerks off to start? You don't jerk off to start your day. Listen, I have trouble shutting off my mind. Jerking off to me isn't about sex. It's about shutting down. It puts me to sleep. When I'm done, I don't sleep like 7-8 hours straight. I will sleep at like 2-3 hour intervals. I'll be able to fall back asleep. But my mind goes so nuts, I can't always sleep all the time. So for a while, what I was doing was a good combination. Masturbation and melatonin. Combined the two, it would knock you out. But I'd wake up with a little bit of headaches because I was so drained and dehydrated from it. It was tough. I have to keep water by the bed, and I have to get up and pee, and it would ruin everything. But yeah, when I'm going through like anxiety and stress, usually the only thing that'll knock me out is a good beat off. And I can do it to my head, but if my mind is too covered in other dumb personal shit, then I do need a distraction of some stranger in a movie.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of young people that just sit at home all day, just
Yeah. But to be fair, if I had the internet when I was a young kid, I would have done that too.
Yeah, and those goggles, just.
Oh yes, I don't know anything about the goggles world. That'd be weird. Imagine being a mom. You walk in, your kid's just wearing goggles, his pants around his ankles, just beating off. You're like, we did buy him the goggles. We knew what he was gonna do. He wasn't gonna learn how to be an aviator. That's how he was gonna do with these. He was gonna beat off the MILF porn. So no jerking off. Okay, that's fine. No jerking off. I could do that one.
No, you couldn't.
I could.
Because then you wouldn't get to sleep.
Maybe I would. Maybe I think it's me telling. Most shit is just me telling myself this word. That's all things are in life.
Yeah.
Placebos. That's all they are.
Yeah.
When I run, I'm telling myself I'm doing it for this or that, whatever. By running, this will help me sleep. Well, no, I would have slept if I didn't, whatever. But if I don't run, this happens. Whatever. Most shit is just me convincing myself to do stuff.
That's good.
But I've learned that, and I was driven for a while, but then when everything gets taken away, my radio, my comedy, all that shit, it's like, then why don't I just jerk off and eat bad? What's the point? So it's like, it's all going to happen again. All of this, we're going to have round 2. Yeah. We're out rioting with masks off. We're all being maniac. No one's distancing anymore. Everyone's being crazy. It's getting warm out. They're going to call in a round 2. They're going to tell us all we're sick again.
Wait till they crank up the power on the 5G.
5G's coming.
Yeah.
5G.
That's what's going to make people sick.
Thank God I'm poor and I can't afford 5G. I have like 1G.
You don't get a choice.
No, I chose. I have a 1G plan.
What's that?
It's just 1G. And then in that way I have to borrow other Gs from people to get 5. But they won't give them to me. So I have 1G.
Okay. Just on your flip phone and...
Oh, it's actually it's a plastic cup with a string. And then I wrote G on it. And then the other side I go, G, it's a phone call. 1G. That's what I do there.
Not a brick, is it?
It's a brick. If I even tried to pretend to know what a G is, I wouldn't be able to fake it. I don't know what a 1G, I don't know what a 5G. I know that it's a thing.
Generation. It's the 5th generation of cell phones and stuff like that.
That's what it means?
Yeah. So 4G.
I thought it was like a gigawatt or something, or a grandma.
There's
Guggenheim.
Gigahertz. It's in the like from 3 to 300 gigahertz, and the 60 gigahertz range is military weaponry used for crowd control, and that's what they're going to be selling a lot of.
I like crowd control. Like when they do the pepper spray and someone's like, "You got my kid." Like, why is your kid at the fucking death rally? Why is your kid here? Why'd you bring your kid? Couldn't get a babysitter. Then don't go out that day. Don't bring your kid to the fucking riot. We don't have to be at history anymore. Don't do it. You can just watch it every day.
Yeah.
You don't need to go. Don't bring your kid. Don't go. Why?
Because most of it's sitting around just waiting for something to happen. You might as well just get all the best bits from Instagram.
Oh, we shouldn't want. Know what they should? Listen, you want to really get the country crazy? Turn it all off. Turn all this off. You and I can't talk. No communication. Shut it. Say something happened with the internet. It's shut down. Then you'll see the divide. The crazies will lose their mind. The people, the addicts, the zombies who can't get away from their phone, which, by the way, I would have problems. I know that. I know I would have problems being away from my phone. But I would get over it. I'd find other things. Creative people would find other things to do. The non-creative, the fucking zombie people that just that's their only way of being a human being. Oh, my God. They would lose their shit. They would go nuts. And then that way, those people, we learn who the fucking nuts are. And then the other people who can handle it, they'd be the ones who could reason and figure shit out. We don't need access to each other. People in Nebraska don't need to know I'm mad about the riots too. It was better when we only knew 12 people. Shut it all down for like a year. Shut it down. And then maybe slowly bring it back in.
Maybe an EMP pulse. Boom. Shut out all the lights. No electricity.
They can say whatever they want. It's just shut it down. All of it. Internet, done, gone. Communications, gone. Back, maybe phone calls, back to a phone, landline.
About 90% of people would die.
They would not die, but they'd lose their shit.
There'd be no supply chain. There'd be no food to the cities. And then there would be writing.
No, you can they can all figure out. They got food before. When I was a kid, we ate.
Yeah.
We all ate. We all went to a store. We bought it.
But now that goes through chains.
It would take 2 years to get over instant gratification. It would take 2 years to get over, I can't have this thing right away. And then we'd slowly get back to, oh, I can wait a day or two to go to the store when they get milk again.
You saw all the fights when they started fighting over, like, limiting toilet paper.
But that was just dummies with camera. They were fighting because they were on a camera. They were fighting because people could see the fighting. If you take away the ability to give them their own dumb show, they won't do it. It's all selfishness. They're doing it for attention. They don't care about the cause. They don't care about quarantine. They don't care about COVID. They don't care about George Floyd. They don't care about the country. They care about themselves and likes. Take away likes, it will all be okay.
Those were fat Australian ladies.
Fat Australian ladies love likes. They do. They love it. Everyone. I don't care where you're from, who you are. You love the world liking your thoughts. Everyone got too fired up with that. Oh, look, I write this thing. I'm going to share a meme, even though it's not my thoughts or my picture or my anything. I kind of like this too, so I'm going to say it's mine. And 12 people liked it, so I'm a genius. Now I'm going to make YouTube videos because everyone liked the thing I didn't really say. So I'm going to talk about that for a while. And I'm going to start quilting and put it on Pinterest. And look at me, I'm interesting. No, you're not. You're a fucking fat lady from Australia. Don't give a fuck what you have to think. Shut up. You shouldn't be allowed to talk. You have nothing to say. Shut it down. That's it. Yep. Shut it down. You don't need to talk.
Then there's no podcast.
Fine. I did it.
What do you want to do? I'm going fishing if that happens.
Yeah, that's the thing. You could go fishing, and then guess what? 2 weeks from now, I run into you, or I call you on the phone and go, how's it going? And I actually really have to ask. I don't have to go pretend because I actually saw on Facebook and Instagram that you went fishing and you had a sandwich, you bought a shoe. No, I get to actually have a conversation with a human being that fucking matters. And instead of you talking to me about who's the president or if I care about this or that, whatever, we talk about each other's lives, we learn from each other, and the world gets back to fucking being okay.
Let's shut it down.
Shut it down. It won't all be good. There'll still be racist assholes. There'll still be pieces of shit. There'll still be, but I can talk to them. But I can walk up to you and you could say, I hate black people. And I go, well, that's stupid because not all black people are bad. Just maybe maybe you're the shithead. If you're hating people because of that, you're dumb. And they can tell, not through texting and words, that there's a little sarcasm in my voice, that I actually have some care in my heart a little bit saying, hey, don't be that way, if through conversation. And maybe they won't say dumb shit to my face because most people don't want interaction and confrontation like that anyway. But we're all behind screens and being dummies and looking for likes. We'll just be hateful and mean. And then hate will just go back to like the Klan, the Nazis, and then like the Boy Scouts, like where it belongs.
Boy Scouts?
I was trying to throw in a third thing. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the likes. Got a few likes today on my meme.
Yeah, see? And you feel good about it. I put out these podcasts hoping people listen and they comment, all that. And I go on shows. I want people to like me. We go on stage because we want to be liked. But I want to be liked by people interaction-wise, not because I wrote. It shouldn't be an addiction. I want people to enjoy what I do. I do. I want people to want to hear what I have to say. I'm a selfish person. Of course, anyone who stands on stage is a selfish person. But that was we think our thoughts are important enough to fucking yell into a microphone and everyone else should shut up. That's a crazy thought process. But it's who we are. Hitler did it too. He just didn't do jokes. If he did jokes, he would have been a killer fucking comic. He had a great audience. He related well. They were on board. But he should have done some watermelon smashing at the end, and he would have been great.
He made a couple of bad decisions, though.
A few. Haven't we all? Listen, you ever had one of those sets on stage where nothing's going wrong and you're just crushing and you're like, man, these people would follow me anywhere. That's kind of what happened to him. He just he's that open mic comic on his first big set, but his bringer audience kept coming to all the shows. It's like, dude, you got to tell your friends not to come. You got to be in front of an audience. He should have worked one whole Jewish crowd and then he would have learned that he wasn't as good as he thought. He should have gone like to Hoboken, somewhere with like a bunch of Jews, and just talked to them, and they would have been like, not for me, you know? I mean, I get it, Adolf, but it's not for me. And then he would have calmed down a bit. And he would have never done comedy because most of the agents are Jewish.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got in.
He wouldn't have got in. Oh, maybe though, because sometimes listen. He's popular.
Yeah.
He's a household name.
That's what they want. They don't care.
No, they want a big name. He's got credits. Fucking so many credits. He is a household name. He's probably, think about how many people have existed in the world. And still, he's like the worst guy.
Yeah.
If you ask people, worst person ever, that's crazy. Listen, it's not good what he did, but if you're gonna go for broke, go. You know what I mean? Like, he did it. He's the worst guy of all times.
Was he though?
Well, no. There's definitely worse people if you go through shit and kills and all that stuff. But if you ask people, if you did a census, like a survey, who's the worst person ever? Most of them are going to say Hitler.
Because you've been conditioned.
Yeah, like you and I talked on the other podcast, Helen Keller, we're all told, is the most famous person at doing nothing ever. She's the most famous deaf, dumb, blind person. There's probably better ones, but we don't know. But that's who we're told is the best. Who's the best at writing a diary while hiding from the Germans? Anne Frank. Like, but I'm sure a lot of kids wrote back then. They're bored. I think people should be writing during the riots. There should be some kid writing during the riots and the COVID. This is a crazy time. The world's on fire and you're stuck inside. You're not allowed to do anything. This is worse. This is crazier than all that shit. It's nuts what's going on. Write a diary. Right? No kids are writing anymore. They're texting a blog. I don't want to see a blog.
TikTok videos.
Yeah, I don't want a TikTok video of this. Anne Frank's TikTok video where she's doing a trend thing. She's doing a dance. Her and a bunch of nurses are dancing, fucking running around. Ugh.
She's the blind one.
No, Anne Frank's the Jew one, and then Helen Keller is the blind, deaf, and dumb one. But think about it, he's the worst one of all time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
who's second?
I guess right now you would say Osama bin Laden, right? Would he still be 2?
No, he's just a big scapegoat.
They're all scapegoat, but I'm just saying, popular Family Feud survey says top 5 answers on the board, worst people ever. Okay. If you wouldn't ask 100 people who's the worst people ever, it'd be those 2.
Karl Marx?
No, I don't think most people aren't educated enough to even think of him. They might say Stalin.
Yeah.
But they're not going to say, maybe Genghis Khan.
I don't know. He was.
And then Bill Cosby. That would be your 5. You think he'd make the list?
He might if you get enough women votes.
Or would Michael Jackson?
Nah, people still love him even though.
Yeah, but it depends who you're asking. Ask those kids. They might be like, yeah, he's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know who the worst person in the world is, but if you ask me, like, I had the answer, I'd say Hitler.
Rosie O'Donnell?
And she's bad at comedy and she's bad at being a lesbian. But like, I was watching old wrestling. I say old from 2002. It's so funny what they were saying then you can't say now. And had these 2 women come out. They're doing hot lesbian action. That was like they were cheering for that. And someone goes lesbian. They go, not like Rosie O'Donnell. We don't want fat lesbians. I'm like, you couldn't say that now. It's on TV. You couldn't say we don't want fat lesbians, which we don't. Not sexy. You want them to run your candle shop. You don't want them to fucking be sexy.
Nah. That's another example of how the world's gone downhill.
What, we used to want fat lesbians?
No, you can't. You can't have that said on TV.
Well, the whole point of not being able to say, that's what I got into before, but like, it's so weird where people just want to yell at things. People just want to, once again, the likes, whatever. No one really cares what anyone else is saying. If I hear you say cunt, because you say it all the time, because that's where you're from, you say it all the time. We put a bad thing on it. But if I hear you saying it, me yelling at you is not going to stop you from saying it. And to be honest, I don't care that you're really saying it. But I'm hoping that people will like that I'm saying something to you. So therefore, they'll think I'm great and I'm woke and I'm so wonderful. That's what I'll do. And then you will fight against me and call me a piece of shit and a libtard because you're hoping that people will think he's edgy, he's crazy, he doesn't take any fucking shit. We don't actually care about fixing the other person or making them better. We're just fucking yelling for the sake of yelling. No one cares what anyone is saying. No one cares who anybody fucks. Nobody cares what color they are. We're just saying shit in hopes other people will say, look at that one. He's smart.
Ah, damn it! I missed your punch on that.
It wasn't good. I just, at the end, I said all anyone cares about, it wasn't even a good point. I was just saying that all people care about at the end of the day is that people think that they're smart or they're intelligent or they're right. That's all they care about.
You were virtue signaling there.
Yeah.
Like making your phone black yesterday.
I didn't.
Oh, good.
That won't do anything. I liked the All Blacks. I appreciated that.
Oh, good.
I did like that. But, so in New Zealand, do you talk to anybody from there?
Am I what?
Do you talk to anybody from New Zealand?
Yeah.
There's no rioting?
No rioting? No,
because nobody's kneeling on anybody. Are they social distancing? Are they?
Yeah, they're very compliant because New Zealand's known for sheep, and they've all gone, oh, the Prime Minister says let's lock up, so they're all locked up and.
Yeah, but they comply, so therefore, I'm sure. I haven't heard a lot about New Zealand's ton of sickness.
No, they were low, very low. It was like
they're probably opening up again.
Yeah.
Everyone else is but us.
Flu season's coming soon, though.
Yeah, that happens all the time. It's called the flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get the flu. People get ill.
Here they call it COVID-19.
Yeah, we got COVID now.
Yeah.
It's called getting sick sometimes. Yeah. Hey, those 90-year-olds are getting ill, and they seem like they're going to die. Yeah, they're 90.
Yeah.
The average age of a COVID death is 81.
The average age of life expectancy in America is 78, isn't it?
Right. It's older than life expectancy by 3 years.
You live longer.
But why is no one looking at that number? But now no one cares. No one cares about the quarantine because now it's a new thing. Now we're rioting.
The murder hornets didn't last very long, huh?
No. Which, by the way, would be a good rugby team club name. The Murder Hornets?
Yeah.
They'd be good.
I saw one the other day. It was that big.
You sure it wasn't like a cockroach?
No, it was a murder hornet.
How did you know? Was he holding a knife?
It was eating all these bees.
Yeah, that's good though, right? Murder hornets. That's good. We need those. Listen, they wouldn't be around unless they're murdering something, right?
Bees, honeybees.
Yeah, listen. I'm tired of the fucking pro honeybee fucking people. Get on your fucking pedestals, your speech. We need the honeys, the circle of light. Fuck off. Flowers are overrated. You give it to a lady, she breaks your heart. Fuck off. I don't care about honey. Who buys honey now? Some guy who's a prepper who sits in his basement and eats just honey for 5 years. Fuck him. Fuck Winnie the Pooh. We don't need them. Fuck bees. Bees have never helped me ever once.
You got stung once, didn't you?
We all got stung once, but I don't. It's not about the sting. It's about the simple fact that I don't give a fuck about bees. Now, I'm not going to go riot and kill beehives and throw rocks through it. I'm just not going to talk to bees or deal with bees and stay away from bees. I let bees do what they want to do. I do what I want to do. I don't riot. I don't go online. I don't get bee racist. I don't say terrible words about bees. I just let it go. That's what everyone should do about everyone else. Just stay in your lane. Shut the fuck up, shut it all down, and we'll be okay.
Shut it all down. You're pro murder hornet, huh?
Why not? They don't bother me. If they move into my neighborhood, I don't own the house, so it's not going to hurt the value of my fucking house. I'm okay. If my daughter dates a murder hornet, I'm not going to be mad about it. He might be a good guy. I don't know.
They're a good team.
They're a great team, the murder hornets. Regular hornets weren't doing anything. All they do is tell you that other hornets are just a bunch of pussies flying around. Yeah. Regular pussy hornets.
Pussy hornets.
Which does sound like a kind of a racist thing. Now, I don't know why, but I was going to that club. You know who goes there on Thursdays? A bunch of pussy hornets. Well, maybe more homophobic, I think. Pussy hornet does sound like that.
It could be the girls' rugby team for that club.
The pussy hornets. Where would they be from? What's a good country for the pussy hornets?
Oh, I don't know. I think you'd probably only get away with that in America.
Maybe. I think Brazil. The Brazilian pussy hornets. I like that. It sounds kind of hot now.
Yeah.
Yeah. They invented the waxing. That's what they did, the waxing.
Bee wax.
Yes, they use bees. That'd be their sponsor, beeswax.
Yeah.
I like any place that their mind is on how do we get hair off our fucking private parts. That's good thinking.
Yeah.
We're not doing that in New England because we're not thinking about fucking in New England. We're all just cold.
Did that happen after the 80s?
No, people are pussy waxing since the 60s, I would think.
All right.
I would think. I don't know. I don't know the history of the pussy wax.
Yeah,
it's a good Google.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look up there. All right. If people want to fucking get healthy and get your help,
yeah,
what do they do?
What do they do?
How do they interact with you? Now, you're taking people from all over, right? They're not.
Yeah, they can go on my Facebook, AC Cowie, and get in touch, and then I'll give them a call, and we can sort out something, maybe a 3-week trial, like fitness, nutrition, and accountability. Get in touch.
And what if it doesn't work?
Especially
what if the results are no good? What if I do it for 3 weeks and I gain 6 pounds?
Then you didn't do it right.
Yeah, see? Good. I'm happy you said that. I'm happy you didn't say, well, maybe it was my... No, fuck them. If you don't listen to the guy after that.
Yeah.
Do you ever... you probably get the reference. Do you ever get confused for AC Cowie, the guy who drove O.J. Simpson around?
No.
When O.J. got in the white Bronco, his buddy was AC Cowie. So I wonder if people confuse the name sometimes. When I went to Google you to go, they look some shit up, whatever, to talk to you about, his name comes up before I get to yours. So I was wondering if anybody ever says, do you know OJ? And you could go with that. But yeah, I drove him around.
No, I'll have to look into that. I have heard it's AC. I didn't realize his last name was so similar too.
It's very, but Cowling.
Oh, yeah.
So you should use that.
I will.
Start signing autographs. OJ's number 2, baby. You're just signing that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Where else can they follow you, like, for comedy and shit? What's your Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff?
Oh, Instagram, AC Cowie. Don't know if I want my fitness clients to see my my bloody Instagram, but that's all right.
They don't have to go. Listen, if you want to lose weight, do what he said and contact him. If you don't want to lose weight and you're just an animal, go look at his fucking crazy-ass Instagram. It's a fucking great follow. It's a super fun follow. You're going to get angry, but then realize it's funny. It's very funny. It's all humor, so calm down, but it's fucking – it makes me laugh, man. I enjoy it.
Thank you.
Because you put up these memes that I'm like, where the fuck did he even find this? It's like, and you brand yourself very well. You understand your own humor, and you don't care that other people get hurt or whatever. Because if you're hurt by it, you're a moron.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, if you can't just laugh at dumb shit, relax. We're all gonna die from COVID-19 murder hornet riots. So you might as well laugh a little bit, you know?
That's right. Go down laughing.
That's it. Hey, man, thanks so much for doing it.
Thanks for having me, mate.
No problem. Boom.
I'll,
End recording.